Good morning, everyone. I am at the south end of the Fiery Gizzard Trail at the Foster Falls parking area at South Cumberland State Park. I am leaving my truck here and I'm being picked up by a shuttle driver here at 7:30. It's about almost 7:30 in the morning, and should be coming soon and taking me to the north end of the trail, and I will begin my hike of the Fiery Gizzard Trail. Now, according to whose estimation you read, the Fiery Gizzard Trail is either 12.5 or 13 miles long from north to south. And even I think there's even one estimate that I saw that was intermediate there. But it's a minimum of 12 and a half miles from north to south. And that's what I'll be doing. I'll be hiking a part of the way and stopping at the Small Wilds campground, and then finishing up the hike tomorrow morning by getting back here to the parking area and getting in my truck and heading home from there. I will check back in with you. I will also put some links to the Fiery Gizzard Trail below the video, and I have also read that Fiery Gizzard Trail was named one of the top 25 trails in the country by Backpacker Magazine, so I'm going to look for that link and put it down there too if you're interested in taking a look at it. So thanks for watching, and I'll check back in with you later. All right, not even a quarter of a mile into the Fiery Gizzard Trail is this particular rock formation. I think it's really iconic. If you're looking at articles dealing with Fiery Gizzard trails, the picture of this is almost always included. But anyway, I wanted to get a shot of it just to show you what it looked like. Fiery Gizzard Trail and Gizzard Creek give you a lot of nice waterfall views. This is the first one. I've forgotten the name of it, but I will check later and make sure I put the description and the name of this particular falls in the video. All right, I'm crossing over a nice bridge right now. Pretty view here. Stopped and wanted to get up some pictures of this. You'll note the cliffs up that way. Kind of interesting. We are 6/10 of a mile from Sycamore Falls, so I'll check back in when I get there. All right, here we have a short blue blaze trail to get up to this angle to check out Sycamore Falls, and those are the falls right there. And here's the pool, and we're obviously headed on down the direction that I came to get there. But anyway, here's Sycamore Falls. The park posts this warning, both southbound and northbound, to let hikers know that what's coming up is fairly serious. There's a lot of steep climbs down into ravines and climbs back out of those ravines, lots of rocks, boulders, different things like that. It is very much a challenging hike, and if you're not ready for it, I would recommend that you reconsider whether or not you really want to try it at this point. But just be forewarned if you go on the Fiery Gizzard Trail that you will run into these kinds of conditions. Okay, this was an interesting little climb down. You can see the blaze there. I just came down that hill, down that interesting little staircase, and right out into this area where there's a lot of boulders, and hopefully I'll be headed down the trail this way, and maybe it'll be flat for a while. Maybe not. We will find out. The weather report that said we would get rain at midnight tonight was apparently 12 hours off. It's a little past noon, and we're getting some rain now, so I had to stop and put on my pack cover and my rain jacket. And if I can get to the top of this ridge, I think life's going to be a little bit easier. So I'm going to head on out of here, and I'll check back in with you later. All right, here I am at Ravens Point. I'm going to turn the camera around just a minute and show you the view and the vista that we've got here. But the rain stopped for now. I think it's supposed to come back later. But it certainly made the trail a little bit more treacherous. But anyway, let me turn the camera around and I will show you a little bit of this view from here. I have not seen any ravens up here, but one of the park employees told me this morning that there had been a rattlesnake living up here, but another park employee managed to capture it and turn it loose somewhere else away from here because there's a lot of tourists that come up here. But anyway, I'm going to get a little closer to the edge here so you can see. Here's the view straight out, and here is the view down below. As you can see, it's a pretty long drop from here, but it is very pretty. Be nice if there were sunshine, but you can't have everything. Just came down that mountain just so I can go back up the other side. There used to be an easier trail, but some local property owners in dispute with the state here, so you got to take the long way, including that interesting little bridge right there. But anyway, this is a pretty little waterfall here. Just want to share it with you. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, what you're seeing through the trees there, the rocks over on the other side, let me see if I can zoom in. Pretty sure that that's Ravens Point. And it was an interesting trip getting from there down through that canyon and back up on the other side here. But just wanted to share the picture from this side of the trail. All right, this vista is right on the trail. The trail goes right through here. It's a beautiful view. But now I want you to notice something if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in. Over on that ridge is one nice looking house. So it'd be wonderful to wake up every morning looking at this. Not really sure which waterfall this is, but there's a cautionary sign to stay behind the falls as you go by on the trail because it's very slick. So I'm going to be going very careful through here. Got a little turned around last night. Took longer to get here than I thought. Started getting dark. And I started to go down that ravine that you see in front of us here, thinking I'd have enough time to get to this end, and I was wrong. So I ended up taking a wrong turn and camping next to a stream, which was fortunate because it had a water source. And also I knew that the trail crossed that stream upstream somewhere. So this morning when I got up and got out and got all packed up, I looked upstream and there it was within 40 yards. Of course I couldn't see it last night. But anyway, not the most comfortable night sleeping, but I'm at the top of the ravine and I'm headed back to my car at the parking lot. It's been a fairly easy, should be a fairly easy trip today because it's all along ridges. But anyway, I'll get back with you later. This is a video of the stream that leads to Foster Falls. We're very close to Foster Falls. But this is what it looks like on the approach here, and I will flip around and show you where it goes, although you can't see the falls at this point, but it's around the bend and very close to there, so I'll be getting video of that soon. Okay, here we are from the Overlook, Foster Falls. I'm zooming in a little bit. It looks pretty good. We've had a lot of rain this fall, so the falls are looking good. I've been here when they're not that exciting. But anyway, you can go down to the bottom of the falls. I did that on a previous hike. If you want to, check out that video and you can see it from the bottom. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, head to the parking lot and get in my car. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.